Mark Crossfield here with National Club Golfer, trying to lower your scores. Let's see if we can get those scores coming down. We're talking putting. For me, I'm going to talk a little bit kind of general putting, but much more kind of holing out. I would use these kind of ideas. Let's share with you some of my ideas around putting, how I'll go about pre-shot routine, find my system that works for me for making sure that I am holing out as many putts as possible. Let's get stuck in. Right, so we've got a 5-6 foot putt here, and I found a system that works for me, which you'll see me use when I'm playing in the course vlogs if you watch any of those. And I think it's quite unique. It's quite different to what you might see maybe on telly or from other kind of low handicappers or pros, those kind of things. And the moral of this lesson for me is that with putting, you've got to try and find a system, a pre-shot routine that allows you to hold as many putts as possible and puts you in the right frame of mind to hit the putt each time, no matter if it's for a birdie, an eagle, a bogey, or what have you. So for me, from this length putt, I would rather spend time picking my line. So sitting down behind the ball here and trying to judge my line, getting the other side of the hole, I will often do as well to see if there's anything else I can see. You could use Aim Point Express. You see people like Buzzer using Aim Point Express and what have you. I don't care which way you line it up, but once I've chosen my line and I've made my decision of how I'm going to hit that putt, I don't want to linger. I want to get over the putt. And for me, this works like my personal preference, if you like. I'm not going to be having practice swings and kind of reassessing. I have done in the past, but when I've done that, I kind of find myself second guessing from this angle compared to this one. So I like to miss that bit out. So for me, and I'm not saying I'm going to hold every putt this way, but it's a system I've put into practice while practicing and playing that I've kind of taken note that it actually makes me hold a few more putts. Certainly I don't miss any more. Is I'll pick my line, and once I've gone with my line, I'm straight in, no practice swing, couple of looks of the hole, and then I'm going to hit my putt. So as you can see, that hasn't gone in. It's not about if I hole that every time, because from that distance I'm going to miss. Hopefully not too often. It's more about, it's a system that makes me feel that I can hole more, and then when I monitor it in practice, so on the putting green or in general play, I can see that system is allowing me to hold putts. And anyone who watches the course vlogs that I do, you'll notice that putting is one of my strongest suits. So for me, there's two real strong messages here. One, you've got to be definite with your decisions, and I'm making them pre-stood over the ball. I don't want to linger over that ball too much. Then the second thing is you've got to stand up there and commit to it. Now, if you're someone who wants to have 4 practice swings, that's not a problem either. If that allows you to hold more putts and you can show me some data that that's making you putt better, have 4 practice swings. I personally would rather take my time lining the putt up than once I've made that decision, step in and try and just get on with holding it. I don't need to be standing over the ball too long, second guessing. I think quite a common misconception with putting is that you have to, it's a real fine art, isn't it? It's a delicate one, that you can really calculate this ball into the hole. You can't. You've got to use your element of feel and instinct as well, to feel the pace and the line together to get that ball in the hole. Find a system that works for you. There's mine. I'm not saying it's the right or wrong one. It's one that works for me. It's one I've used with students, and I've actually found that their distance control improves when they get on with it a bit quicker, because they don't have that deterioration from decision making to execution. So they decide what they're going to do here and they get on and execute it. There's no time in between second guessing, rethinking, those kind of ideas. Let me know if this makes sense. Let me know. Try it. It's one of those ones you have to try as well, because you're so used to seeing people taking loads of practice swings and really pouncing around on a putting green, you know, like on telly. You don't need to do that. You can get on, miss it quick, hole it quick, but find a system that works for you. Post comments down below. Let me know if that makes sense. I'd love to hear if it helps you or not. Speak to you soon. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to my YouTube channel for loads more videos. Find me on Instagram at CrossfieldMark. Also on Twitter at 4golfonline. Find me on Facebook, Mark Crossfield. Thanks for watching. Post comments as always, and see you soon.